Hola chismosas and chismosos. This is Esmeralda and welcome to the Chisme Thread. Today I have Jen. If you don't know who she is a content creator. Not that kind because we've talked about it. She makes health and wellness TikToks and YouTubes. And we met off TikTok actually. I think it was like in 2020, right? Yeah.
Maybe 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, it was around the pandemic a little
Because we
bit.
saw each other at the gym.
Did we?
We saw each
Oh
other at the gym
yeah.
first.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
went to an all women's gym, and I was like, I think she's on TikTok. I've seen her TikTok. I didn't want to say nothing because I hate being that person.
Well, me too. But I saw your TikTok too, and I was like,
Yeah,
wait, I think I know her.
yeah. I was like, oh, she's so pretty. Like,
Oh,
but yeah, and I think we probably like messaged on TikTok and said like we
yeah.
saw each other. Yeah, yeah. But I think you didn't you like start off with gym content and then you move towards
Yeah.
the health and wellness.
I
Yeah.
started with the gym content, and
Mm-hmm.
then I just kind of evolved into everything wellness.
Yeah,
So,
and her content's good too. So if you're like moving towards your 30s, she gives all the tips. And now she's gluten free, egg free, dairy
ugh,
free, right?
unfortunately, but yes.
Or do you eat dairy?
No.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no dairy, no eggs, no gluten. Basically just
nothing.
air and water
She's
and
vegan.
vegetables.
So what type of meat do you eat then?
Well, I
Just
usually
all
just
meat?
stick with like I'll do like salmon, chicken every now and then because sometimes
Hmm.
chicken, be tasting too much like chicken. And
Yeah.
then I'll do like I do red meat like very rarely, but it's mostly just
Hmm.
salmon and chicken.
Yeah. I mean, you can see it in her skin too. She looks good.
Thank
I
you.
need to get like that.
Look, when you get deep into your 30s,
Hmm.
look, you got to do everything you can.
Well, technically, because I had a some lab work done, and I think I shared it on TikTok. They said technically I'm like I have a gluten intolerance
Hmm.
and corn, but I gave up corn for a while,
Did it
but
help?
huh?
Did it help?
I feel like because I did it because I was having throat issues,
Hmm.
so I was like maybe it's something that I'm allergic to. So and tomatoes too. See, I love me tomatoes,
Tomatoes will do it.
and I don't eat them. I eat them here and there because like especially if I'm eating like salsa or something. But I love me a tomato base though, like some
It's
tomato
so
base
hard.
soup.
It's so hard to not
But
have it.
now it is starting to give me heartburn. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting oh,
You just have to eat it early in the day. Just don't eat it at night right before you lay
yeah.
down.
But so I gave up everything for a while,
Hmm.
but I just feel like I still felt the same. So then I do still try to stay away from gluten as much as I can, but it's like in everything.
It really is, and it's in things you don't even think about, and you're
Yeah.
like, wow, never mind.
But the main thing for me was corn because us Mexicans eat them corn tortillas, and I
Oh
was
yeah.
like,
Well, and see, when you're gluten free, you can't do a flour tortilla, so your other
hmm,
option is corn. So it's like you really are left with
yeah, and it's
nothing.
like they have almond flour tortillas, but they're
They are not
like
good.
hella expensive. And then like there was a while where I was making my own. Well,
Hmm.
it's just like you get like 8 tortillas for like $10. I'm like,
Oh no. Oh no.
no, I'm not
No.
doing that. And I like to eat, especially like with breakfast. I like to eat a tortilla.
Hmm.
So I'm just like, I'll just stick to my corn, cause, but I mean, the almond flour tortillas were good, but like just to make your own, I was like, oh my god, this is so. How did my grandma do this? 'Cause
It's a task, and you're like, dang, is this really
yeah,
worth it? Like, should I just spend the $10? you know?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then like that would last me a week, cause I would probably eat one a day, if that. And then my kids like them, so it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. But for the most part, I think my high thing was like dairy and tomato. So I already didn't really eat dairy. I think the only time I consume dairy is in cheese.
Hmm.
Because I feel like you can't replace
You
cheese.
can't, and the dairy-free cheeses are not good.
Yeah, I went through that whole thing, especially like there's a time when I went vegan, and it was not good. Yeah, I try to I lied to myself and said the cheese was good, but
It's
looking back,
not.
it's not because like and then me and my sister even made like the melted cheast like with
It doesn't
cashew.
melt the same. It does not melt the
No,
same.
because we was eating nachos, I was like, this is so good. I was
Just
lying to
lying to
myself.
yourself. Try to
now,
make
now I
make it
look back,
seem
I'm
like
sorry to everybody. I tried to convince that it was good. It was me convincing myself.
I tried a dairy free
Uh-huh.
and like it was like dairy free vegan pizza,
Mhm.
and it had like these pepperoni. I put that in air quotes. I don't know what it substitute pepperoni,
Mhm.
and it was just so chewy. The cheese didn't melt right.
Mhm.
Like I tried to make myself like it. The crust was made out of cauliflower. That wasn't too bad, but I don't know what the
Yeah,
sauce
cauliflower
was.
crust is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I won't lie about that one. But I know there was a time where I was frying cauliflower, trying to act like it was
The buffalo.
buffalo.
We have all done that
We've
one.
all raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by buffalo cauliflower. I was just like, this tastes just like chicken. Lied to myself.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this is so do you like are you partaking in Reddit at all? Like, do you read it?
Oh, I be on Reddit.
Okay, so
I
you
be
know
on
the deal.
Reddit.
So you know the abbreviations and all
Every time
that.
I Google something, Reddit
Reddit.
behind
Oh
it.
yeah, because I feel like Google's so unreliable
Yeah, I
now.
need like
Like,
real life
hmm
responses and answers.
yeah. So we are gonna get into some Reddit stories. We'll probably read a little bit less than usual because the weather is gonna start picking up, and we want to get the up out of here. We're not trying to drive in that mess.
Watch it not even do anything.
Well, my husband said it's starting to,
Is it raining over there?
yeah, rain.
Coming out west, no,
hmm
east, this way, like behind me west, the
hmm
sky was starting to get dark, but it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, it got dark pretty quick because I'm like, it was not this dark just 30
Mm.
minutes ago.
How do you pick which stories you want to do?
I just kind of go off the title, and I don't really like. I like will skim it,
But you don't try to read the whole
I don't
thing.
because I want to be shocked. Like,
Yeah.
because when I love listening to Reddit stories, so I was like, I want to be shocked too. So sometimes,
What is your true reaction?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I just like there's some podcasts who do like themes, but I just kind of like it's to me it makes it too hard to be like not that it's hard, but it's just like I just wanted to like kind of be like different, give a variety each time.
Hmm.
I don't want to stick to one theme.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay, so first one is naked wine parties. I, 22 female, have a big issue with my boyfriend, 21 male, of 6 months, and his relationship with his best friend, 21 male or 21 female.
Okay.
So based off the title,
I don't like it already.
it's given naked wine. I mean, wine is already trouble because it sneaks up on
And your
you.
female best friend.
Yeah. Because why are you hanging out with her by yourself? I mean, so are you somebody who cares if your man has a female best friend?
Okay, I feel like it's such a nuanced answer because if you're my man and this is a new female friend
Mm-hmm.
coming into this like after we've already established our relationship, like why are you oh no. Why are you making new friends?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's someone that you knew before me, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything about that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like intentionally seeking out new female friends
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like a us friend, like a together friend,
Mm-hmm.
why are you being friends with her?
Yeah. I would kind of have to like feel the relationship out because even if they've been friends for a long time, sometimes, in my experience, one person likes the other person secretly.
That is true.
I have never met someone who is truly. I mean, I've met a couple people, but 9 times out of 10, one of them best friends is in love with the
Somebody
other
liked them
person.
and then they didn't want them and now
Yeah.
they settled for best friend title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have to see if they're truly best friends. Like, obviously, like if you grew up with that person, okay, cool. You know, y'all are like cousins,
But why
basically.
are y'all best friends? I should be your best friend.
Yeah, I mean, they're second best friend. But yeah, I definitely don't do new
No new
women
friends.
friends. No new women friends. No, thank you. I am your only woman friend that you need. And I tend to be like very like I'm territorial, like.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's how you are when you're in a committed relationship. Like, I mean, there are those people who are fine with it, and that's fine if you are. But for me, that's a no.
Agreed.
I'm the only woman you need. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this short. They've known each other for 4 years. He told me when we started dating that she was a lesbian. I didn't believe him because she got a kid. Come on. He then explained that everyone else he's dated left him because of their friendship. I finally met this girl and she was really cool. I'll call her Anne. Anne and I started hanging out one on one. Like if my BF was working, we'd go and get drinks and talk about stuff. We became friends and then she told me a bit about their history. I'm not a jealous person normally, and I fooled around with my best friend before, so it didn't really faze me to hear that they hooked up at first. Now, girl, if you did
Okay.
that, I'm sorry. We gotta
Okay.
pause right there,
Hold
girl.
on.
You did the thing that you tripping off of. I started having issues with my parents, and my BF was moving into his new apartment. He asked me to move in with him. I did, and then Anne moved into the same building. She started spending the night at our apartment, and it bothered me. She lives across the hall. Why can't she just sleep at her own apartment? Friday was the first day, and my BF and I had off together, and she called and invited him over. He left me to go be with her. It really bothered me because they were having a naked wine party. I ended up packing my stuff, and he came back because our roomie told him that I was flipping out. He talked to me about it and said that I was being too insecure. Too long didn't read. Am I overreacting about my BF and his best friend having a history and no boundaries? Am I wrong for feeling like he puts her before me? What do I do?
First of all, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Second of all, this sounds like such like young people issues with them being
Yeah.
21. I'm like, okay, this
I mean, they
this
are
is sounding
young,
like this is
22,
21
21. Yeah.
problems.
Mhm.
I the first so they've been best friends for 4 years. They've hooked up, allegedly a lesbian. That just sounds like a cover that he just,
Yeah. Or she might be
maybe
bi.
she's
Yeah.
bi, but like that's still an unclear boundary.
Mhm.
You guys have already hooked up, and then now y'all are doing naked wine parties
Cause,
without the
cause
girlfriend.
why are y'all naked? I mean, a wine party's fine, but why are
Why
y'all
can't you have your
naked?
clothes on?
Yeah.
And why wasn't the girlfriend invited if you guys are friends too? Why couldn't it be everyone?
Cause when you first told me that, I'm leaving. Because
And the fact that he felt comfortable enough to even do that,
yeah,
like,
oh, like of course your other girlfriends left you for that. That's weird.
that's a red flag. For all the
Yeah.
other girlfriends left you for that, you guys have
Mhm.
hooked up in the past.
Mhm.
Those are like extreme red flags.
Yeah. Girl, I mean, I would. I mean, lesbians have kids. Okay, fine. If that was the only thing and they didn't do anything, I would believe that she was a lesbian. But the naked wine parties,
The
the
history
hooking
they
up,
have,
yeah. I don't
yeah.
think that you're tripping. I think your gut tells you everything that you need to know. So if you feel uncomfortable in this relationship, then you should just bounce. Because he's obviously not going to give up that friendship if he's been through multiple girlfriends having issues with
Mm-hmm.
him and his best friend. Um, but also, girl, you hooked up with your best friend too. So
Right.
I mean, it's a kettle calling the other person black. I mean, whatever, however the saying goes, you
But
call
she's
the
probably
kettle
like,
black.
well, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, now that I have a
Yeah,
boyfriend, I cut that off.
yeah.
But I still feel like
And she's saying like that's a normal thing. It's not normal to hook up with your best friend.
that's not normal.
Yeah.
I don't have I've never
I
had a
mean, I
male
don't have
best
a male
friend.
best friend either,
But
but
I
I
think it
do
would be
have
weird.
close family members that are like close people in my family that are men who are not my blood relatives who have been around my
But you would
family.
never like,
Yeah, I would. I don't even look at them like that. I look at them as like cousins, like how we
mm-hmm.
call them, because like my brothers have friends who they've been friends since like I was in like middle school,
Yeah.
and I don't look at any of them like that. So like that's as close to a best friend, male best friend as I have is like people who are family but not family. So
That's weird. I'm sorry. That's very weird behavior.
yeah, it's not normal for you to hook up with your best friend, and I think people who trying to normalize it, no.
And I will never be the one to be like the cool girlfriend and be
Yeah.
okay with stuff like that. Because the fact that he even felt comfortable enough to go over there, and the fact
Mhm.
that the best friend felt comfortable enough to invite him, knowing that that's their day off together.
Mhm. Yeah, because obviously she
Wha
knows if their best friends are talking, they're communicating,
Yeah.
and he's telling her like, "Oh, this is our only day off together." No.
And what are y'all doing at this naked wine party?
Yeah, because you just can't be naked and be like,
And just drinking and being naked together? And that's it? Be for real.
y'all doing other
Be
stuff.
for real.
If not, at minimum, he's looking at her body like that.
Well, they've already hooked up, so they figure like,
Yeah.
why not again? Probably, right? I don't know.
Top top comment says it's fine. OP. I have naked wine parties with my friends all the time. And then the OP says when I say naked wine parties, I mean you take your clothes off when you walk in. There are there were pictures on Facebook of everyone being nude and drinking wine. Oh, so it's like a swinging
Are
thing.
they nudist? Like, when you go to the nude beach and it's like, okay, like no one's really staring at you like that because everyone's naked. But even then, why wasn't she invited?
Yeah, someone says, "Am I confused about what a naked wine party is, or did they literally get drunk and naked together?" And OP says, "You're not confused, but there were other people there too." Oh, I guess I mean if there's other people,
That's still weird.
it's still weird. It sounded like a those swinging
One of those
things.
like orgy parties.
Yeah.
And why couldn't the girlfriend come if it's a party?
Yeah, if it's a party, I mean, go ahead and get naked with your man, girl. But
Right.
I don't want
Okay. If it was like that,
to. Yeah,
okay. But I'm not invited. I
yeah,
don't like
that's
that.
weird. There is an update. So this comes 4 days after the original post. Um, I'm 22 and they are 21, 6 month relationship. So I said at an update when I moved out, I want to thank everyone who commented on the original post. You guys gave me a lot of perspective and that helped me phrase the conversation in a more mature way. He and I talked the next day about their relationship had crossed a lot of lines. How I understood that Anne had been around longer than I had, but I wouldn't tolerate that kind of disrespect. We talked for hours. Bottom line, he said he'd stopped talking to her altogether, but I had to tell her and tell her why. I told him that I was not interested in being the bad guy and giving him a loophole to be her BFF again if and when we broke up. I went back to packing my things and called my dad. My BF went to her apartment and I called him and dumped him. Then I left. Since then, I have deleted them both off Facebook. They've both been blowing up my phone, alternating between apologetic and angry. She is accusing me of ruining her best friend's life and their friendship. I guess he's mad at her now? Question mark. I don't care and I don't know. Too long didn't read. I moved out and broke up with him, and they are both mad at me, and I don't care.
Well, y'all can go be together now.
Yeah.
Have some more naked parties.
I mean, you did the right thing because once you like are okay with one thing, it just kind of like it piles
Mm-hmm.
on top, and and then like once you put yourself in a position where you're letting things slide, you're gonna let more and more slide, and it's just gonna pile up, and you're gonna become resentful in that relationship. So
Before you know it, it's going to evolve into, oh, we just sleep in the same bed because
yeah,
it was raining and we were scared. Girl.
girl, that was crazy.
I'm sorry. The title alone
The
was
naked
like,
wine
no.
parties is like getting me. I'm like, what? My 29 female husband, 32 male, isn't physically attracted to me, but loves me deeply and treats me well. Torn up about how to proceed.
Mm. That
That's
makes me
sad.
sad.
Yeah.
So I
Cause
wonder if she like had a baby. Or wait, he's not attracted or she's not attracted.
her husband isn't physically attracted to her anymore. Yeah, it sounds like she could have had a baby if they're married.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes you sad because if nobody finds you fine, your husband need to find you fine.
That should be the one who finds you the finest, right?
Yeah, because there be times where I be feeling like a troll, and my husband be like, "You look so beautiful." I'm like,
You're like,
"Not right now."
don't lie to me.
You're right. He be like, "Oh, you look so
Aw.
good." I'm like, "No, I don't. Don't lie to me." For background context, I am very underweight due to a medical condition that's lifelong, and I'd say I fall outside of the mainstream attractive range because of it for sure. We've been together for 5 years, married for two. We had a night out with some friends, and my husband's best friend had way too much to drink. He let it slip out to me that my husband confided in him during our dating stage that he wasn't physically attracted to me, but was very interested in pursuing me for my personality. I confronted my husband about this, and he admitted that he wasn't physically attracted to me, but loved me very much, and it didn't impact his desire to want to spend the rest of his life with me. Our sex life is fine, and I've always been able to tell that isn't super into me, but I feel like my sexual needs are met. And my husband says that he feels no need to stray outside of the marriage, and he is satisfied with our sex life despite not being attractive to me. He's very respectful, and he never comments or stares at other women in my presence. He's never criticized my appearance or put me down. He does give me compliments about my eyes and hair. He does find these standalone features attractive, but not enough on their own to make him physically attracted to me. He has always been a wonderful husband and makes me feel so loved, but this really has devastated me and shattered my self-esteem. I know that my weight makes me unattractive to a lot of men, but I'm sure that there are some out there who would like me physically exactly the way I am. I'm torn up about how to proceed. Is this something that I can or should come to terms with and accept? Would it be possible to maintain a sense of self esteem around my appearance in this situation? Part of me feels like I'm far too young to waste the rest of my life in this marriage that makes me feel bad about myself. But part of me feels like this shouldn't really matter. Aww.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, she's 29, so yeah, she is still young. Oh, that does make me sad because it's something that you can't help. She says it's from a medical condition, and she's
Hmm.
always gonna have it since it's lifelong. Oh.
See, and I feel two ways about this. I
Mhm.
feel like with her saying that he's never expressed to her like to her that he's unattracted, but he's still a good husband and he takes care of
Mhm.
her and their sex life is good. But like in the back of my mind, I always feel like you need to be with somebody that you find attractive.
Yeah.
Cuz he might not be doing that right now, but what about in 5 or 10 years? Is he
Sorry.
going to feel that way then?
Oh my gosh, it's attacking us.
Shoot.
It came out literally out of nowhere. It was like not here the whole time. I've been here for a couple hours.
But yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
I don't know, men. Maybe he's a special man, but I feel like men are such
Mhm.
visual creatures. Women too, because I can't be with somebody that like I'm not attracted
Yeah.
to, like physically attracted to in some way. Like I might not have to like every little thing about you, but
Mhm.
like there's got to be something physically that I'm attracted
Mhm.
to.
Yeah, I agree. Like I feel like it's human nature to like have some sort of need to be attracted to you to really have the full experience of the whole relationship. Even though y'all sex life is satisfying, like I feel like when you're attracted to somebody, like
That makes
the
it 10 times
sex is like
better.
so much better. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like even though most people like do it, they can't in the dark, they can't see. Just knowing that you like find that person
Wait, hold
attractive.
on. Y'all be doing it in the dark?
Oh, you doing it lights out off?
Hey, lights on, lights off. Like I
I
don't
mean,
know,
I
but
do it
like,
like
but if you're married or like you're
yeah,
with the person all the time, like you're gonna see
yeah.
what that person
I
looks
just I
like.
just assume that most people do it at night. Maybe because I'm a parent.
Right? Hey, look, you have to do it when you can, when the kids are
Yeah, when the
asleep.
kids asleep, I gotta get it when I can. But yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously we do it with the in daylight hours too, but like whenever we can. But I just feel like even like in just even like if you're in the dark, even then, just knowing that you find that person attractive, it makes it better. I don't think. Well, I guess
Did you catch it?
yeah, I caught it and then it went away. But I guess there are, people that have in our younger years probably made the mistake of like maybe messing with somebody who we didn't really find attractive.
Yeah, I think
But
we've all
that's like
had that.
young. It's somebody that I would marry. Like,
But yeah, it's not like this is the person that you're spending your life with.
mhm,
But I also feel like for her now that she knows that like knows
mhm.
for sure that he's
Yeah,
not
it's always gonna
attracted
be.
to
Maybe you
her.
guys can have a conversation on like if there's something in your appearance that you can change that he would find attractive. Like help him find you more attractive.
Because maybe it's like he
Yeah.
finds her like beautiful, like, but maybe it's
Mhm.
just because she's just skinny. Like maybe if she gained, and not that that's the easy thing to do to gain weight,
Yeah.
but maybe he still finds her beautiful, but maybe he's just not attracted to her weight. Which
Mhm.
just like when people gain weight
Mhm.
and you did not start out that way when
Mhm.
you were in the relationship,
Yeah.
and that person still loves you, and your body changes, especially as you get older. We know how that goes. You can look at a
Yeah,
cookie,
because if
gain
she's
weight.
saying like the only reason why she feels unattractive is because she's small, I feel like maybe there's something that you can do about that.
But if she's
Yeah.
if it's a medical condition
Yeah.
though,
Well, I just meant like if the only reason why you feel unattractive is because you're small, maybe there's like aside from gaining weight, like maybe there's like little things you can do to not fix it. I don't want to say fix it because like nothing's wrong with you, but
yeah,
like maybe enhance your appearance, like whether that be
so that
like
she feels confident in
yeah,
herself.
so that
Yeah,
because I mean, even if he does feel attractive, if you don't find yourself attractive
it
in
doesn't
some
matter if
way,
someone else tells
yeah,
you.
it's it's
Yeah,
it's not because like I said, like even when my husband's telling me I look good, but if I don't feel good, then I won't be able to receive that he
right,
finds me attractive.
right.
So it's just like I think that work begins with you, and maybe it's not. I wouldn't say right now it's breakup worthy, but it can lead to that if you don't fix the way that you view yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I think now that she
Yeah.
knows that he finds her unattractive,
Mm.
she might be in her head about that now. And like any
Yeah.
little thing that he does, she's gonna be like, well, is he doing that because he thinks, is he just not attracted to me, or he's not doing this with me now, or he's not spending time with me, or I noticed he did this differently in the bedroom or whatever. Like it
Yeah.
could be because now she's aware that he doesn't find her attractive. But I do think it's worth a conversation. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
and maybe even
he
a
still
couple
married her.
therapy sessions so they
Yeah.
can like have like a third party to kind of help them sort through their feelings. Because sometimes when you try to have those hard conversations, we end up saying things that are like can be misconstrued and things like that. So I would say having like a third party there to kind of help you guys discuss those big feelings, like.
Yeah. And I also think they need to
Mm-hmm.
talk about how much does the physical attraction outweigh all of the other good qualities
Mm-hmm.
that he has and that she has, because I'll be honest, I'm at the point now, like if I had the most amazing man in the world after me, and I wasn't like 100% attracted to him, I would probably still talk to him,
Yeah, I don't think you
because
have to
he has
be.
all the other qualities that I like.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to be 100% attracted to your person
But I can't
to
find you
be.
repulsive.
Yeah,
No,
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 no, no, no.
no.
And he said like there's parts of her that he finds attractive.
Yeah.
He's just not like how you said like a hundred
Mhm.
percent. And I think there's very few people that find their partner 100% attractive.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
especially like when you start getting older, the dating pool gets smaller. So there's things that you have to sacrifice.
Okay. Well, and just like, as you get older, your body changes,
Yeah.
life happens, you
And
age.
looks,
Yeah.
yeah, looks go away, body type goes away, like, so I think it's not necessarily bad, but it can be hurtful that she found that out. Like, I don't think it's necessarily bad because it's not something that he was holding over her. It's something that he tried to guard from her, and his best friend is the one who told her.
Yeah.
Was
Best friend shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that was his place to even
Yeah.
bring that up.
So she does give a small update.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for all the input and support. For context, I did chemotherapy as a teenager and ended up developing gastroparesis from it. I was very overweight as a child and a teenager before this, and the weight loss left me with a lot of loose skin that is definitely unappealing to say the least. With medication and nutritional supplements, I've maintained a steady weight for several years, but I still have a BMI of 15.5. My doctor has been encouraging me to get a J tube for a long time, but I haven't been able to bring myself to do it. Since my blood work and vital signs are great, I'm still getting regular periods and etc. I'm now considering the J tube so I can gain some weight and to feel a bit better about myself, and maybe the weight and confidence can shift my marriage dynamic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad there's like a solution and she's
I
not
mean, I
just,
feel like a lot of women feel like that with loose skin though, cause
oh,
I
me for
have loose
sure.
skin, yeah,
Yeah.
and you, um,
If you ever had a baby or gained a ton of
yeah,
weight and then
and then
lost a
you had
bunch of weight,
C-section, right?
yeah, I had
Yeah,
2 C-sections, so I have
mhm,
the mommy stomach,
yeah.
and like no
And
one's
girl, I be
ever.
fighting my genetics.
Me too.
My Mexican ancestors want me to be a tamale lady so bad.
My
Okay.
ancestors want me to be a lunch lady. I have lunch lady
Mhm.
arms. Like I literally look like I'm cooking
Mhm.
Thanksgiving at all times.
Yeah.
So like you
Mhm.
have to fight against your genetics, but we both work out. We
Yeah.
both take care of ourselves. But the loose skin is just something that you just cannot work out.
Yeah.
Like it cannot.
Yeah.
You have to get it removed.
And I hate like the how there's some people who are just like, oh, do pelvic floor therapy. Look,
No, that
this
doesn't give
core
her
is
skin.
strong. If I can
Yeah,
deadlift 315, my core is not the
yeah,
issue. It's my loose
yeah.
skin. It's my genetics. Like you can't fight. I mean, you can fight against it like with, enhancing your body shape, but you can't fight it when it comes to the elasticity of your skin.
Right.
So, and for her, she lost weight fast because of chemotherapy, and when you lose weight fast without toning, like it creates even more loose skin.
Mhm.
So, I mean, obviously, like, yeah, you can get the J tube, like, that would be a great option, but also, like, maybe see if you can get a surgery for it if your body can handle that.
Yeah.
Because,
Cause I look. I'll be the first one
look,
on the
we
table.
both, I told her, look, if I get an extra 12K dropped in my account, oh, I'm getting that
There will be
surgery.
signs,
Okay, so
and
if this blows up, after my mama's bills are paid, oh, I'm getting a tummy tuck.
Okay, because I have my surgeries lined up for what I
Right.
want. I'm
And we
like,
already found our doctor.
okay.
We going on a bestie surgery trip.
Okay, we should. We can go be
Yeah.
in a recovery house together.
I'm gonna be in our wheelchair like best money well spent. Cause I just want a little lift. I mean,
I need a little lift, a little tuck,
yeah.
chop off that extra
Cause I
skin.
don't need no extra booty. That's fine. I just need this little skin gone. Okay.
Yes, I really think I would have abs if
I,
I
I
if I could
really
if I could get my loose
yeah.
skin.
Cause like when I feel like
It's tight. Your core is strong.
it's strong, it's there. I got it
Yeah.
there. And I might need a little lipo on my arms, but that's it.
Okay, a little lipo in the upper back
Yeah,
for
just
my
right
bra
here.
area.
Just right here, so my bra don't look. Look, I don't need too much. Okay, just a little tuck,
Just a little bit, a little mommy makeover.
and then if y'all want to hit this chin up, just. So
Look,
maybe this
I'm doing
start.
all of it.
But really, I mean, really, my main thing is like, even if I could only get one thing, it would be the tummy tuck, and
Yeah.
then I can deal with the rest of this.
Yeah.
I could wear a bra.
I don't know
But
about you, but I had the diastasis recti where like my abdominal muscles are separated. I would get that ab repair to like help them just.
so, do you think like doing the pelvic floor doesn't help?
It has helped.
Yeah,
It helped.
but it
It has
hasn't like
helped a
fully
lot.
recovered it.
Yeah, it's not a full recovery. I still feel like I still have some discomfort doing some core exercises.
I had like not even a full finger of separation. So it was pretty small, but I worked
Yeah.
out with my last two pregnancies. But with my first three, I didn't work out, but
See,
I
and
was
I bet
still
that
kind of
working out
active.
helped.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it did, but I think people had a different idea of how it was supposed to help. In other people's mind, it was supposed to make me snap back quicker, but really it was so that like it made birth easier.
Right.
And I had to explain to people like, yeah, I do look like maybe I don't look as good as like you thought I would look post pregnancy, but also like it did its job in as far as like me having the natural birth I wanted and being able to like stand up and walk around and pick
Just
up things.
recover a little bit
Like yeah,
easier.
recover. It's not
Yeah.
like when you're working out in pregnancy, it's more about getting the strength for recovery than it is for like aesthetics. As far as aesthetics goes, I think that's where genetics come in because there are people
Yeah.
that don't even look like they had a baby. Um,
I follow this girl on TikTok and she's had a baby 2 weeks ago and her stomach is flat already.
girl, did you see what's her name? The one that be cooking that everybody be mad at. Her name started with an N. Nora or something like that.
I don't know.
She's like a model. She has a white husband.
Oh, Nara.
Nara.
Nara Smith.
Yeah, girl.
She's had like what, 4 kids?
I think she has three or four.
She looks really good.
Girl, I was like, girl, that
No
body
stretch
is
marks.
tight, right? No stretch marks. Yeah, she
And
looking
see,
good.
I would be okay with a little loose skin if I didn't have the stretch marks. I feel like
Yeah, cause like there are people that are my size that I feel like they hold their weight a lot better. Like it's like tight. It's not. It don't have that loose skin on top
yeah,
of
it's
it.
like they have a little bit of like chub, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's like a solid chub.
My dream body will be beyond 2000s Beyonce, where it's just like a little chub with some abs. When she was wearing them low cuts,
Oh, the low rise
like
jeans.
she had a little bit of
Yeah.
baby fat, but it was just like she still had a nice ass.
She looked healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
healthy
saying.
and fit.
Beyonce, I'm trying to get
But
that.
who knows what Beyonce? I mean, I know Beyonce works out very hard and she trains.
Look,
but
we
like
love
she,
Beyonce, but
we love Beyonce,
we
but
know we're not
I
delusional.
know she had a little something, like a little
yeah,
help,
a little
a
nip,
little,
when
or
she
like
had them
Cardi B.
twins.
And she's like, put the faja on. That's what I should have
Yeah.
done. I didn't know about it when I had my kids. I should have had a
Yeah,
faja
well,
on.
it wasn't like widely known. I feel
No.
like at that time, yeah.
And now I always think back, like if I would have done that, would that have helped
I
a
think
little
it would have
bit?
helped with your abs because
Yeah.
I didn't do a faja, but I did a wrap, and it's mainly used in like Indian cultures, where you like tie the wrap and you keep
I
tying
remember
it
you
up
wearing
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wore that because you can like make it as tight or loose as you want for your comfort, and it really helps with your posture. And I think that's maybe why I didn't have a bigger separation. So I think it does help. It just gives you some support, so that way you're not putting so much strain on your
Yeah.
core, like post baby, because you
Yeah.
still have to be able to hold your baby, walk around, and do the things you want to do for yourself. But I think it does help. Now a faja I think is maybe too much for someone who's newly postpartum. I would probably wait like a month for that, but
Mm-hmm.
I would do like maybe
Oh
just
my
like
gosh,
a
Cardi B had hers on like 2 minutes after she
girl.
delivered.
But we all know Cardi B had help too,
Cardi
so.
B,
But I love that she's transparent about it though.
she is. That is appreciated because some
Yeah,
people be lying, and we
like
we can see with our
Beyonce.
eyes.
Well, Beyonce ain't lied. She just ain't said nothing.
Right, like we know.
And the Beehive be delusional. She ain't had nothing done. She ain't. She's just thick. Like yeah, she is
Okay.
thick, but
Well, I think some of them be lying because they're like, oh, well, I didn't have surgery, but they're getting like injections or something, so
yeah,
they can like
yeah,
technically say they didn't have surgery on the tummy tucks and lipo because that's like I see some of
yeah.
the people who get lipo, and if you don't keep up with your massages and like wearing your garments or whatever, they get that lipo stomach where it looks like lumpy,
Yeah.
and it looks
Oh,
kind of.
hers on a lemon. You tell she gets her lymphatic massages,
Ooh,
but
the
yeah.
people who get the fake abs. Have you seen that?
Oh, Drake.
The fake abs look
Yeah.
insane. Like, come
Yeah.
on now.
Now, do I think she got anything added? No. But do I think she got stuff taken away? Yes.
I don't
Beyonce.
blame her because if I had the
Yeah.
money,
Yeah, because her boobs have always been big. And, like, yeah, she has the genetics where her booty is big. But I think she has a little help on her waist.
well, and she's had what, 3
That's
kids?
what I'm saying. I think, and, I
Yeah.
mean, and she's a dancer, so I think her legs are automatically going to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes, I think as a mother, she had a little bit of help on her waist. And that's
I
not a
mean,
bad
hey,
thing. Okay,
there's nothing
girl?
wrong
You
with
look
that.
good.
Cause
You a billionaire. You can do what you want.
right, she can get all the treatments. I wish she would do
Yeah.
like a
Make a
giveaway.
charity for
Right.
us moms, okay?
Because I'm gonna be the first one in line.
Look, but Beyonce, I've been
Please,
listening to you
Beyonce,
since
if you see
Destiny's
us.
Child. Please help me out. But yeah, back to OP. I think yeah, you if you can afford, or I feel like you can probably get that covered through insurance
Yeah, if it's a
somehow.
J tube, if they're like suggesting that.
Yeah,
Well,
then
skin removal surgery, I think a lot of insurances will cover
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like with
Yeah.
her having been through chemo and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
I think possibly you can get that covered for insurance. I'd call because there's things that people don't even know, like basic things. I've been telling people, a bunch of people lately, call your insurance and see what gyms they cover because they
Oh
will
yeah.
cover a gym. It might not be the best gym, but it'll cover Planet Fitness and
Mm-hmm.
get you in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And you know once you get that weight up, you can start working out, get toned, get bright. And if your husband still don't find you attractive, you can find somebody
Because somebody
else.
will. Somebody will.
Somebody. Let me see. And then, oh, top comment says, ultimately, none of us can decide whether you're okay with this or not. I think you can. I think whatever you do with the information is the right call as long as it's right for you. If you're both happy with what you have, that's all that matters. If this damages your self esteem to the point that your relationship is a net negative in your life, that's all that matters. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're the only person
Yep.
that can decide it. I think that was like the perfect comment. And I mean,
Man, I don't know. I would if I knew that, I would just feel like I would spiral. Like if
well, knowing me, because I'm a very anxious overthinker. I don't think I would recover. But if you're somebody who can move past it, and maybe you guys go to therapy and you guys work through your feelings, because I mean, I think maybe I could possibly try to work through it because he's saying that he likes parts of me.
yeah.
Now, if he would have told me I'm just straight ugly, then I'm leaving. But I don't know.
I don't know. That makes me so sad.
I've only been with men who think I'm fine shit.
Okay. Because if you don't think that, look,
Then I'm
somebody else
finding
do.
somebody else.
Okay, I'm find somebody that do.
But because they're married is the main reason why I'm saying like give it a
Yeah,
shot.
go to couples therapy.
Yeah, go to couples therapy.
Yeah.
Go to individual therapy because I think, like I said before, it all starts with your image of yourself, and we all been through things that we have all been through. People who try to make us feel like we're not beautiful, we're not good as we are, and any improvements that you make should be because you want them made, not because of how someone else is viewing you. So, yeah, we all. I mean, I don't know if you come from a toxic family, but yeah, in the Latino community, if you're not a stick, then you're getting called chubby.
Look, don't let you gain a pound.
Look, but they're still trying to force feed you.
Make it make sense.
Right? Like, psh, girl. How do I tell my girlfriend that a prenup and keeping my inherited house separate are non-negotiable? And they're 28, male and female.
I mean, you tell her, and then she can decide if she's okay with that.
Yeah. Um, I think inherited things should just be automatically separate.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz it's just like there's something that's been in my family, like that has nothing to do with you. I love
Right.
you. Now, if you put money into the house, then you can get that money back maybe if you guys were to separate, but I think inherited things just cuz of like how close knit me and my family are, like if I were to inherit, say, like my mom's house, like I would not want something to
Yeah.
happen to that, especially like if that's like the last big thing I have in like my mom or
Mm-hmm.
whoever's in my family, like. And in my, I've said before, like we have a house in our family that it was my grandma's house, and I would be very sad if it went to someone who wasn't family.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
for like family things, family inheritance, family property,
Mhm.
things that were have been around for centuries, maybe even that long,
Mhm.
or decades, that
Especially,
should be
yeah,
kept in the family.
especially if you're like a person of color, I think.
Yeah, even more so important.
Yeah, because like there's so many times where like we've been denied like assets, period. So just like if you do have that asset in your family is very important. I know to like the person who owned it originally and for that family to just keep that piece of history in your family.
Mm-hmm.
So I think especially for minorities, like it's a very big deal to like keep that separate.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I
So
wonder how much the inheritance is. Did he say?
well, he said it's an inherited house.
Oh, just the inherited house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think a
property.
prenup is not bad either because people just assume that when you get a prenup it's a negative thing, but it's just to keep it's good to decide those things when you're in a happy mindset versus leaving it up to when you guys are in a bad
Yeah.
way, you know?
Yeah, because prenups don't have to be all bad, and you definitely
Yeah.
need to sneak a cheating clause in there too.
Yeah, cuz I would do that. Yeah. You
Okay.
cheat on me, I'm getting everything
Okay.
except for the inherited house. I'm in my late 20s dating a woman in her late 20s. We've been together for about 6 months, and I want to start to talk to her about long term plans, potentially moving in together, marriage, and someday kids. About 7 years ago, my parents passed away, and since I was the only child, I inherited their house. It's fully paid off. I rent out the upstairs currently and live in the basement after I renovated it to be its own separate unit. Because of their life insurance and other assets, I'm financially secure and technically don't need to work. I have a job, but it's not like I make six figures or anything. The house is my childhood home and has emotional value to me. I've already decided that I will never add anyone to the deed if I ever get married. If I have kids, I would structure things so the house passes directly to them. I guess through a trust. Same thing with my inheritance money. I'm fine with using my income or growth from it to build a life together, but the core inherited assets would always remain legally separate. If I ever get married, a prenup would be mandatory for me. It wouldn't just cover the house, but also clearly define that my inheritance remains separate. This isn't about assuming divorce or not loving someone fully. It's about protecting what my parents left for me. It ultimately benefits my children. I have a friend that ended up not getting anything from their mother when she died because she left everything to her second husband, and I refuse to let that be an option if I have children. I haven't brought this up yet because we haven't been dating that long, but I don't want to waste her time as we get more serious if this is unacceptable to her. I definitely don't want to profit off her if we move in together. If we moved into my place, she would never have to pay anything to maintain the property and only utilities and groceries. And if that seems weird for her, I'd be happy to move into a separate place together and split costs. I don't want to have this be viewed as being something controlling or worried it'll sound like I'm planning for a failure before we are even engaged. How would you approach this conversation? Oh, and if you were in her position, would you want to know this sooner rather than later? I don't need advice on how to structure a prenup. She will have her own lawyer should we agree to a prenup. I will pay for this with a smile on my face. I'm not forcing her to forever live in this home. We can live anywhere, just won't have this equity in one home. I'm not counting down the days until I can make her become a homeless widow. Things would be structured so that she wouldn't have to leave my house when I die. She would be very well taken care of once we actually came to an agreement on prenup terms. I'm a huge believer in life insurance, and I have my own retirement accounts that she will get access to. Sorry if this sounds like I'm condescending, but apparently you need to explicitly state you don't relish the chance to be a villain A villain from a Dickens novel. Thank you for any advice.
I think if my partner approached me with this situation, I can't say that I would be upset.
Yeah.
Like, if this is your family home, you
Mhm.
know, from your parents, you inherited it. I would not feel like I would have any right to that, married or
Mhm.
not. Now, my kids, if I had kids with you in the future, and I
Mhm.
would hope that they would be the ones that it would be passed down to, and like maybe
Yeah.
they can set up a clause to where it can only be passed down through the family. But if I were her, I would not be upset.
Yeah, especially with how he worded things,
Yeah.
like, and he has a, and it's not like he's gonna keep it from the kids. Like you said, like if the kids are gonna get it, then I feel like I would be totally fine with it because at the end of the day, as a mother, my kids come first. So if they're taken care of, and I'm still gonna get, whatever from his life insurance, and I don't necessarily need the house.
Yeah. And I like
Um,
that he said that they don't have to live in that house. They can go and
yeah,
get something of their
yeah,
own, which I think would be something I would want to do. Like, let's
mhm,
have our own thing together.
yeah.
Maybe they could live there again one day if they choose, but like
Yeah, and
the
it could
fact
be
that he,
just a property that goes to, like he said, goes to the kids. So if like
yeah,
when the kids grow up, if one of them want to live in it, that's totally fine. So, yeah, I do like the idea of him having enough income to be able for them to be able to move and create their own home together.
yeah,
So, and then that could just be something that they profit off, that he continues to profit off if he rents it out for the time being. So, I don't think that this is a bad. Oh, hold on, let me.
yeah. I don't
Hmm.
think he is in the wrong. And I,
Yeah,
with the
no.
way he's framing it, now if he does it exactly the way that he said,
Yeah.
then I think that's fair.
Yeah, and if he wanted to, he can add just a little bit of emotion to it. But I'm sure if he just explains it the way he explained to Reddit, like, this is my parents' home, this is what I have left of them, and I won't leave you with anything, but I do want to keep this separate because it's something like that's passed down from my parents.
Yeah.
If she has any empathy, she would be okay with that.
Well, and I'm thinking like, hey, if I can move out of my place and move in yours and not have to pay for
Yeah,
anything,
if all I
let me
gotta pay
pack
is
my house.
groceries, okay.
I can buy groceries.
Right, and he don't, because some people will still expect like you to put in on like property taxes.
Yeah, now if he was doing that, like if he, now
Hmm.
some men are unhonest, or like even some women, like
Hmm.
they'll own a house but not tell their partner that
Yeah,
they
I've
own
seen
it,
that.
and then
Yeah.
they have that person paying rent to
Hmm.
them. I think that's shady.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But if you're being honest about it and you don't expect her to put in anything, I think that's very kind of you to have that even be an option for her. Because, like you said, most people would be lying about it.
And I think it's mature that he's already thinking about it, and they've only
Yeah.
been dating for
I
what,
mean,
like
he
six
obviously sees
months?
a future with her.
Yeah,
And I've said before, a man knows right away
that is
when
true.
he's ready to lock it down. He just maybe needs a little bit of
Well, he's
time.
already thinking about these big decisions, so
Yeah.
like he clearly wants her to be in his life.
And I think around 6 months is a good time to like bring it up just to get a feel for it. Like, so that
Hmm.
way either one of you feel like you're in that sucking, what is it? Sucking calls? Like where you feel like you spent too much time to like, to leave the relationship.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like I've already invested so much time.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
I have to be okay with it,
right.
So like I think about 6 months is a good thing. Like, hey, I inherited this house, and I just want to let you know now before we get, we're already serious, but before we get even further, like I expect this to be separate, and when we do get engaged, if that does happen, then I expect there to be a prenup with it stating that,
Yeah.
and she might have assets that she wants to cover too.
Yeah.
I
Nothing
mean,
wrong with protecting yourself and your family, your family
yeah,
legacy.
yeah, I think that's, and then
I just want to know how much money he has.
I
So
know.
I'm
Let me
like,
know how much. I mean, he says a
can we
lot that he
buy
don't
us a
have
new
to
house?
work.
Yeah.
If he don't have to work, he got a lot of
Right.
money.
Because I'm like, wait, if you don't have to work, why am I working?
So top comment says, so if you die before having children, the home goes to the government, or, and he said no, but if we do have children, it goes to them. You are able to write trust in ways that protects your spouse without giving them legal ownership. Um, And then second top comment says, before a prenup conversation, have you guys discussed what you want for the future in more general terms? Does she want to stay in her current community permanently? Does she want to have kids and a marriage? What are her goals for the next 5 years? I also think that you need to consider from a relationship perspective is that if you die, your wife of say 20 years could lose what has become her family home, and with no financial gain if her adult children inherit or sell or move in. That's a very long term thinking, but it would be but it would be one of my several concerns if I was her. Yeah, that's true. Like,
I think that's true, but he also mentioned that he would make sure that she's like taken care of in other ways, didn't he?
yeah, I feel like people just aren't reading that part.
Because like they're married for 30 years and he passes away, yeah, the kids might own the house, but he would probably have other ways to make sure she's taken care of.
Yeah, and he said that he has a separate life insurance, so he just wants to keep the inheritance separate. I think the comments are kind of like over complicating it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't think it's too soon to talk about it because it's good to know now before you guys have invested more time into it and you guys get any more serious because you don't want to get 2 years down the line and you're in love with this person and
Mm-hmm.
now it makes it hard for you to leave them because they want access to all the money that you have, all the inheritance that you have that is, in my eyes, they don't deserve access to.
But I think on the flip side, he's not considering what if he does marry this person and they love each other and they are married for 30
Hmm.
years. That does become your family.
Yeah.
So like what if they didn't have any children, or they did have children, maybe they passed
Hmm.
away, so it's just them two. Would he still not leave the house to her? Because I feel like after
I
30
think
years,
I think he didn't straight out say it, but he kind of implicated that
yeah.
he would leave it to her if they didn't have children.
Yeah, because I'm like, at that point, you've been together for 30 years. Like, that's your family now.
Yeah,
So maybe
and
he
those
would,
are questions that you kind of bring up when you
yeah.
discuss it. Like, hey, this is my first option, but say if we don't have kids or I die before we have kids, like, then it will go to you.
Because he can always change it. Like, whatever your
Yeah,
prenup is, I mean, I'm sure people can get those things updated or,
yeah, and he mentioned in the comment that he would have like different versions of the
mm-hmm.
trust, like a
Yeah.
version A, a version B, a version C for like different, I guess, a contingency plan
Mm-hmm.
for each one.
So he's really thought everything out.
Yeah, I think maybe you just need to get this off your chest because you already know what to do.
Right. Like, he sounds like
Yeah,
he has really considered all avenues
yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah, I feel like you already, like I said before, your gut knows what to do.
Just talk to her. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
tell
I'll
us,
just
tell
have a
her.
conversation with her and see how it goes, and then because you can't really say exactly what to do without hearing like what she wants to do, also.
I also think her
So
reaction to it is important too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like hearing her reaction or seeing her reaction and seeing like what she expects. So like that comment said, it's good to ask like, okay, what are your goals for the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself living? Because you guys end up might want to live in a completely different state.
Yeah.
But he's already said he's okay with buying another house. So like that's not an issue. I think the only issue is just him making sure that it stays in his family, and that's okay.
Is he an only child? Did he say if he has siblings? He didn't say.
I think he said it's just
Just
him.
him. Yeah.
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 But I mean, he could have it to where maybe he has a close cousin or something that he can go to,
Yeah.
or yeah, I think you just need to have a conversation with her and just kind of go from there and see where it goes. But the main thing is just to see if she's okay with keeping it separate, and if she is, you guys can work out the little tedious details
Mm-hmm.
from there.
Yeah.
So,
Good
okay,
luck.
guys, this we're gonna cut it short because it doesn't look too bad, but I don't want to keep going and it start raining again. You know, because like I
We know
said,
how
we're
this
not driving in
bipolar
this
weather
dangerous
is.
weather. Don't drive. What is it? The TikTok. Don't take treacherous roads.
Right. I don't want to be on a
Because we
treacherous
both have
road.
kids that we want to get back to. But it was pretty good. We got almost to an hour, so you still got a good amount of time with us. So I will put her tags in the description, and I'll put it up. But do you just want to say where people can find you?
I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Jen Noir.
Okay,
You'll
I didn't know if you changed it. Is Jen Noir still
Yeah,
okay?
it's
Yeah.
so that although I have been thinking about changing it, but I just don't know what to.
If she
So
changes it before I upload it, I'll put
stay
that up
tuned.
there.
It won't be changed before then. I've been thinking about
Yeah.
it for like a year, and I'm
Like
like,
to what though?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea. What would I call it? Like just my name? But we'll keep this for
Where
now.
did Noir come in?
I changed it to that like years ago after I got
Yeah.
divorced because I used to have my old last name on there,
Uh,
and it just kind of like sounded good, and so I
yeah.
was like,
I
I'll
mean, it's
keep it.
pretty. Yeah.
So
I
I was
just thought it
like,
was like a vibe that you were
yeah, I was like,
setting.
okay, I kind of like it, and then it just
Okay.
has stuck.
Okay.
So
And I see you got a Puerto Rican flag in your car. Are you Puerto Rican?
no, I was Puerto Rican for the Super Bowl.
Okay. Because I was like, Cause I was like, dang, I was like, I thought I saw a Puerto Rican flag last time, but I forgot to ask you about it. I was
No,
like, oh, you guys
I
Puerto
had to
Rican?
support. I had to support Benito.
Cause you just never know. There's
You know,
the Afro Latinas. I was like, oh, I thought I was in the presence of Afro Latina up here.
I get a lot of things, but you know what? It's a
Yeah,
blessing to be able to connect with
yeah,
everybody. Go in
yeah.
and be.
Okay, okay.
Look, I'm whatever I'm hanging out with, so I'm Mexican today. I'm
Hey,
Afro Mexican.
but Mexico has a pretty big black community
They
there.
do.
Cause for those of you who didn't know, when slavery was in the U.S., they created like a safety act to where any enslaved person that went to Mexico was then freed. So like from there, they're created a big black community in there.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like people are like, oh,
we
they're Afro Mexicans. Yes, they
we're
are. They're
worldwide.
indigenous black Mexicans up in there.
Yep.
So hey, me gente Latino.
Okay. There, me gente Latina.
I love you a little good facts. I was like, bro, I'm Mexican because we helped free the slaves. Like,
Okay.
because y'all shouldn't have been kidnapping us in the first place.
I love y'all. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you can find her at Jen Noir on all socials. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. She said she's gonna start posting on her YouTube again.
Look,
I've
that
been
video is
waiting.
being edited as we speak.
Yes, because I love to pop on her video when I'm just like cleaning around the house because it's just like so relaxing. I'm like I'm
Oh,
just in a cleaning
thanks.
mood.
Yeah.
I literally be putting yours on.
But
I'm
see,
not.
but you know what? I do that too. Like I gotta pop
Uh,
on videos sometimes to like motivate myself to do
yeah. So
something.
like I see my friends on YouTube doing stuff. I was like, let me go get up and clean something.
Exactly. That's
So
what.
so yeah. So okay, and then don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you heard today. If you don't, who cares? We just click out, okay?
Right.
And we'll
Don't.
see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. That was fun.